This is my friend Alan Henninger, and he is a beekeeper. Will you call yourself an apiarist? Is that a word?
Yeah, well, among other things. People will call me a lot of other stuff too.
He owns Henninger Hill Apiary, and this is one of many of his sites where he keeps his bees. He's got about, what do you say, about 100 different hives or more?
Yeah, I'm about 100 now.
About 100, wow. Would you say that the colony collapse syndrome is not as bad this year as it was last year?
Actually, the recent info out of the east from Penn State and so on from Florida indicates it's worse.
It's worse this year?
Yeah.
They don't seem to be bad in here.
Well,
are we just lucky?
I hope.
Gosh.
I mean, I raise bees for a little bit different purpose than a lot of other people do. So I'm trying to develop a strain that doesn't have, or got better genetics is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully my queens get mated multiple times, and the genetics works out.
Wow.
Last couple of years I've been trying to clean out my gene pools, so we'll see what happens.
I hope it works.
So do I. Otherwise I'm going to be out of business shortly. These are too high. Now I need to cut them down to four stories at most. And put a queen excluder in.
5 high.
So, mutations, people ask if I like getting stung, and the answer is no, I don't. I like keeping bees. See, now someone just got me right there. I like keeping bees more, or raising bees and working with them more than I object to being stung, and that's, you know, the basic answer.
Well, I tell you,
I think most beekeepers are like that.
You don't even wince when you get stung, though.
If you weren't around taking pictures, I'd swear like mad. I have bees, well, you know I have bees up the hill, up Bear Creek Road at presentation.
Yeah.
And I'm always afraid that someday I'm going to get up there and get a couple of stings in a hurry, and I'm just going to let loose. And that place is just dead silent, you know?
Oh, and besides, it's a
silent
convent. How can you swear at a convent?
Well, I do it under my breath. I hate to admit it, but oh boy, come on out of there. They have other, there we go, boy. Yeah, well, they're doing the same thing here, and they're doing the same thing down the box below. So all I'm able to do is just, this is what I'll do. I'll move this frame in so that they have, I'll turn it around, move it in so that they have more room in here.
Now there we got, there's a close-up of the comb, and at the bottom there, each of those little compartments has got a worker bee. Can you tell the difference between the queen bees?
Cells?
Yeah, the cells that they're making, it's totally different looking?
They look like a peanut.
Oh, wow. How about the drones? And
the drones are big guys. Right down here at the bottom, these cells right there are drone cells.
Oh, okay.
Why aren't you pulling out there? Oh, you are. Good for you, ladies. Look at that.
Is that a good one? That's all honey.
Yeah. They're just getting it capped off.
All right.
Which is a good sign. This means that I got more work next week.
Wow. Time to harvest, huh?
Yeah, pretty much so.
Today's too early. Next week will be better, huh?
Well, the honey this time isn't fully capped, and this time of year that means that it's unripe nectar. Later on in the summertime, when you run into honey that isn't fully capped, you can pull it because it's, God bless it. See, I came close.
You almost swore. Hey, that was good.
Anyway, later on in the summertime, you can pull that honey because it's just all been dehydrated, but it hasn't been capped yet. But if I were to take that frame that I just looked at and shake it like that, a lot of the nectar would fall out. All right, ladies.
Oop.
Here they come.
That's my cue to get out of here. You're nuts, Alan.
Like I said, it's a matter of perspective.